budget brakes. Brakes starting at $89.99.
Get a leg and thigh dinner with Fixin' from Bojangles for just $5.99. It's bow time.
Take a fresh look at Local3News.com. Coverage you can count on.
President's Day savings are even bigger this weekend at Ashley Home Store. Shop doorbusters up to 50% off. Like this entertainment center, now only $2.99. Or this upholstered sofa, now only $3.99. Friday through Monday only at Ashley Home Store.
I don't know about you, but I think it can be so much fun to look through a magazine, see beautiful pictures of homes that you wish so much yours could look like, and just have that fun dream of maybe one day it can happen for me. Well, thanks to Melanie Otero at Chattanooga Stoneworks, this could be the day that it happens for you. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Julie.
I always have fun talking to you because, first of all, I think you're a born optimistic person.
That's a nice way to put it, I'd say.
Well, because Melanie is one of these people who, she's very unflustered. So if I came to you and I was looking to do a project, I would be a little bit nervous. And you have this way of just reassuring people, and you listen, Melanie, you listen to what they want, and then you tweak it for them.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. And I do. I try to be very understanding of clients because it is a very daunting task taking on any kind of a remodel project, or if they're building a new home, it's very overwhelming. It's a lot of pieces that they're having to put together. A lot of times people just simply don't know where to start.
Right.
And it's really hard to find somebody in our industry, in construction, that will just sit down and actually donate their time and their energy and genuinely care.
So you are that person. And
I am.
When I made the comment about the magazine pictures and the beautiful layouts that you'll see, when you look at them, what makes a home that's featured in those magazines so impressive to me is the detail. It's the layering, and you do that.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, countertops, it really sets the tone for the home, for your aesthetic. A lot of times nowadays, open concept floor plans are the most popular, and so that's what you see. That's the focal of the home when you walk in is your kitchen, and the countertops are the greatest part of that, along with the cabinets. And even with cabinet, I really do assist with more than just countertops. I really try to assist my clients with interior design of the whole scope of the project. So even if it's just presenting an option for doing a different cabinet color on the island.
Backsplashes, you're really good at backsplashes.
Yeah, I literally try to present as many options so that the client, doesn't feel at the end of their project that they, oh, I didn't even know about that. Somebody never told me about that. I would have loved to have known that.
Right.
And it's really my pleasure. Like, I enjoy the interior design aspect of it.
Okay, so let's talk kitchens for just a second. You do whole home, and I remember one time, I think this is the right memory, we were over at the location on Hickson Pike at the showroom, and she kind of has these models set up so you can see what you meant. And it seems like one area was designed for a living space or something, like an office nook or something, and even there you had just dimensions and a fun backsplash, and there's artistry with you, Melanie.
Yeah, and I really try to, again, excel in customer service, like sitting down, seeing what the client, what their style is, because it's not just about what I like or what's on trend nowadays. It's truly what the client's aesthetic is, their personal taste.
That's important, because you can really slip into trends, and then in a few years, your home doesn't look like you anymore. It looks like 2023, and you don't want that.
Or it looks like somebody that told you, well, this is what you should go with. And that doesn't necessarily translate to their own personal style and taste.
Okay, then let's talk about countertops, because that is a big focal point and where people often start. It's great to like the way something looks, but you're going to be using those countertops every single day, so you've got to know how they use their kitchen, right?
Yes, so that is another thing that is huge with me, is because I've been doing this for so long, I really try to educate my clients about the usage and activity for each material, like the pros and the cons, the maintenance associated. It's really important that you don't just try to sell the client whatever they think looks pretty or whatever you want to sell them. It's really important that it's going to function for their usage and activity in their home. And again, yeah, that's an education. It's a whole conversation with the clients about everything.
So you do have this beautiful showroom, and people can come there and see. And I want to talk pricing with you too before we wrap things up. But then at some point, do you end up going to their home?
Yeah, so I do in-home estimates, and honestly, it's kind of a dying breed of companies going and doing those in-home estimates. I love it because it really can allow me to be in the space and to go over all the details, and for clients to rack my brain.
Yeah.
Just, ask me away, what about this, what about that? And I can assist them, in their own home, which is such an advantage.
Yes, because to that end, if you're in the kitchen and it's an open floor plan, and maybe you notice that you've got this view of something, a beautiful tree or something out the window, you might want to pull in that green.
Or even their furniture, because if that's open to their living room, and I'm seeing their personal aesthetic and taste, and it's more traditional, yet they're wanting to transition their kitchen to something ultra modern, a fully white quartz kitchen. I need to make sure that I'm asking, well, are you also planning to, change your furniture in the next year or so, because that will actually pigeonhole you into having to.
Right.
You'll replace your kitchen, and then you'll be unhappy with the rest of your home. You'll be like, I have to change everything.
Right.
Not everybody's prepared to, undertake that.
So we were having a conversation before about money, and that you have the money you have, right? All of us live on some form of a budget.
Budget is always important.
You help people though, because your pricing is so low, you can kind of afford what you're looking for.
My pricing is so low. Honestly, my pricing is pre-COVID pricing.
Still?
With construction, yes, it still is. I've tried to hold on to it as long as I can, but it really does enable clients to get, a higher end material on the lower end budget of other shops.
Right.
Which, I try to do what I can to keep my overhead low with my business's structure. But I do have right now, I just purchased a lot of material for one of my suppliers. They were doing a closeout of clearing the warehouse out, spring cleaning, and we're trying to do that at our shop as well. And so I have a lot of material right now that I can do some pretty amazing specials on.
Is that kind of a limited time thing?
Yeah, definitely a limited time situation. Yeah, just until we clear out and do our kind of spring cleaning and all that material that we just took on, then it will stop.
Is Formica a 4-letter word?
Formica, not if that's all that somebody can afford, but I'm going to be honest with you, nowadays I have a low-end granite option that's almost the same price as Formica with other companies. That's just, again, the name of the game is just everything's so high nowadays. So yeah.
don't let price scare you from calling.
Absolutely
because they're going to
not.
be surprised. So when they call you, Melanie, did they first come to the showroom, or do you prefer that you come to them?
So honestly, I usually start over the phone. We start the process through phone call and text conversation to get a feel. You can send me either pictures of your kitchen or your rendering of your new cabinets, and then we have a nice conversation. I can shoot you some pricing over immediately, just so that you can understand that this really is attainable.
Yeah.
And then we'll schedule for me to either come to your home or for us to meet at the fabrication shop and walk around and look at all the material and go through everything.
We've known her for a long time, not wanting to age either one of us, but we've known her for a long time, and she always gets very excited when she talks about saving you money and the quality of what you're going to get. So good to see you.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so
Chattanooga
much.
Stoneworks on Hickson Pike, 505-4350 is the phone number. Like her on Facebook, and I'm guessing on Facebook they can see examples of things she's done.
So many examples. I appreciate it, Julie.
Show us your mug, and you could win one of our new Local 3 mugs, plus a delicious ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. Just email your photo to showusyourmug@local3news.com. Watch for our winner each weekday morning on Local 3 News Today.
1, 2, 3, 4, get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine. 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all the beauty.